Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Tuesday, the 17th of, um, where are we? September. We are past halfway through September, guys. Like, I was sitting here last night looking at my board, and I have a 3 month thing in front of me of what's going on. And I realized that this week I'm going to be rubbing all of that off and putting the last quarter of the year up on my board. So like we are getting into that point where think back at the beginning of the year and think about those things that you wanted to achieve. You've got like 13 weeks left. So we are in week 38. There we go, week 38. So 14 weeks left. Seriously. So definitely a time to, good morning, Susan. Ah, such massive hugs for you. Yeah, 14 weeks left. So start thinking about, whether those things that you wanted to do at the beginning of the year, are they still important? This full moon eclipse tomorrow. I mean, the feels, seriously. I have a Pisces ascendant, so I know that I'm really starting to sort of, good morning, Heather. I'm starting to see things coming up for me. And the thing with an eclipse is that we're doing a little bit of shadow work as well. All right. So the light of the moon is eclipsed because it's a lunar eclipse. So some of that shadow work is coming out. It's Pisces, it's our subconscious landscape. Add all the things um, you know, Saturn is in Pisces. He's being triggered by the full moon. The moon is going to be conjunct Saturn tonight at 8 p.m. Also, what was I just about to say? Oh my God, my brain. Swear to God, I have got fish brain so badly. So anybody out there that is forgetful, getting triggered, emotional, uh, you could be having flashes of insight and brilliant intuition right now as well. Just that hypersensitivity to what's going on around you. So if you are the type of person that is very hypersensitive to people's feelings around you, just put your boundaries up, your energetic boundaries. Heather, your lumberjack suit. Deb, if you're here, we get the Xena warrior. Like so many of my people here have spoken to me, and you all have your special outfit. Right now I'm in my imagination is seeing a silver spacesuit from the 70s. I will be putting on today. I've never seen that suit before, but I like it. There she is, Deb. The Xena warrior princess outfit goes on today. So yeah, especially because you've got that Venus in Pisces. So yeah, just be very aware that the feels are going to be strong. The shadow work is coming up. There are things being exposed. And you know what? It's all important. It's all important. If you watch the aspects for the week, it's on YouTube. It's in the group. Anyway, as soon as the sun moves into Libra on the 22nd. All right, so there's a lot of, okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Boundaries, being exhausted. If you are exhausted right now, like, just take very, very, very good care of yourself right now. Lots and lots of water as well. So, now, because the outer planets are involved, I was talking about this yesterday. We've got the trine to Uranus. That's good, nice, sparkly, bright. You want things to happen. The opposition to Neptune with the moon in Pisces. What is going on? I feel like my life is a fishbowl. And then the trine to Pluto. All right. So we have the 20th, the trine to Uranus, the 21st, the opposition to Neptune, the 22nd, the trine to Pluto. The sun moves into Libra on the 22nd. So it's being ruled by Venus in Libra. Nice. But then on the 23rd, Venus squares Pluto because on the 23rd, Venus also moves into Scorpio. All right, so we only have this itty bitty window of the sun in Libra in this beautiful place. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Cara. So I guess I'm just trying to prepare you for the fact that we're going deep. You know what I mean? There's going to be stuff coming up for you, and you are. Oh my God. I got my first hate the other day. Somebody put a negative comment about my words. I was like, oh my God. I don't know if anybody remembers. I wrote something about being the grown up that you are, because for fuck's sake, we are all in, our lives are being ruled by our inner children. And if we are not conscious of our old patterns of behavior, because, we were taught those patterns when we were children, and we are now adults, so we do not automatically react to life the way that we used to. We are grown ups. And someone was like, oh, how rude. Really? Really? I know. How wild. I know. But I was just like, whatever, whatever. We are grown ups. And that is the way that I view. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. All good. You're on. Oh, actually, she wasn't. She was replying to something else. But anyway, I was like, I must be doing something right if I got a little bit of a hater. Anyway, I haven't even spoken about today yet, so let's get into today. All right, so Tuesday the 17th, we have an opposition to Mercury at 5 p.m. And then from 5 p.m., good morning, Liz, we have a square to Jupiter. All right, so an opposition to Mercury. Mercury is still in Virgo. All right, so just be aware. That's also the moon conjunct Saturn at 8 p.m. All right, so there is a potential for the emotional weight to feel heavy, and be careful not to overanalyze. All right, that moon, Mercury in Virgo opposite the moon being ultra sensitive. We don't want to hyper focus, analysis paralysis, inner critic. All right, just be aware, because then that square to Jupiter in Gemini being ruled by Mercury. All right, so just be aware of thoughts and feelings. All right, so we don't want Jupiter to overdo the thoughts, Mercury to hyperanalyze and critique, and then the moon conjunct Saturn feeling, oh my God, the heaviness, I just can't cope, because we're already going to be sensitive. Good morning, April. All right, so the feels may run strong and deep today. So make sure that before you speak words that can't be unsaid, you have all of your facts right, and you're coming from a place not dripping in old hurts. Instead, state the facts and release the need to pass judgment. It's not your path to traverse. What's up, April? Did I did I do all right on the words today? So yeah, like and actually that Venus opposition Chiron was exact at 7 a.m. So even though that peak has passed, Venus is standing here going, oh, but I'm in all my glory. And yesterday I was saying the same thing, like she's looking at that Chiron, she's looking at those old wounds in that really strong Aries place going, I got this, I can find balance within myself. So like I was saying, we're going to be traversing Libra this month with Venus in Scorpio. Okay, so I did just put the link up for the next month's block, because you could be having relationship experiences where it's time to go and explore those old hurts. And I'm looking at this from a place of the Scorpio factor, because Scorpio is, the depths of our souls. It's those old cupboards. Oh, yeah, over the feels, yeah. Oh my God, the feels are going to be strong. And like I said, be careful that we don't go to those escapist tendencies, all right? So if you are struggling with addiction or vagueness or, alcohol, blah, 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 all of those, I'm going to need to escape my reality. Just be very aware. It's the moon. You can just meditate or go to a spiritual aspect rather than the escapist tendencies. All right, so yeah, and like I was saying, the heads up is Pluto is going to be really active at the end of the week. The eclipse, like we're in eclipse season. So, the next eclipse is, I can't even remember because I don't have it on my board, because like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be rubbing all of the last 3 months out and putting the next 3 months up. So it's the last quarter of the year, guys. So, maybe while you're doing this analysis tonight, maybe do the third quarter review and ask yourself, is there something that I still want to achieve in these last 14 weeks of the year? Like 14 weeks, like what is that, seriously? Anyway, so by 12:30 tomorrow, when we have that lunar eclipse, actually I don't even know whether it's visible in Australia. I haven't looked. But again, eclipses, no magic during eclipses, no putting things out under the moon, no magic, all right? Because it's a place to, I mean, a full moon's always a place to release, but don't go stand. You can go and have a look if it is visible. Don't go stand under the full moon while it's eclipsing, even though it's a lunchtime eclipse. It's just not good practice, magic practice anyway. So yeah, so the Venus opposition Chiron has passed. We still have that, Mercury opposition Saturn, Moon conjunct Saturn. The feels are feely. So let's have a look at a dream weaver today. I've got to go to work. I've got to go take the pigs for a walk. How cute is that? I have to take my pigs for a walk so that they don't get so destructo. Oh, had an awesome training session today. Maybe that's another way that you can deal with the escapist tendencies. Go do some yoga or stretching or, because it is such a feely place, come back to your body and make the effort centered and body centered. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. All right. We'll come back. All right. Okay. The card. What card do we need today? Oh, we've had this one before. If the fox can't find his tail. All right. I can't remember what that one is, but let's have a look. It is card number 11. All right, I am an 11. All right. Digging deep into your own authentic knowing. So perfect. Avoiding compromise and don't chase your tail. All right. If the fox can't find its tail, it might be because he's chasing the wrong things and looking in the wrong direction. One that is unnatural to him. Sometimes you might find yourself compromising to avoid conflict. If you're coming from a place of fear, that may work in the moment, but you still may lose something about yourself in the exchange. You know this deep down, but occasionally you need to be reminded to stay true to your inner knowing so that you don't trade your truth in acquiescence, giving it to someone else's expectations or perceived dominance just to keep the peace. Same goes for the following trends. Oh, everybody appears to be doing it, so you do it just to fit in. Now is the time to get clear on your unique qualities and offerings based on your values. When you do this, it's automatically good for everyone. Don't say yes unless you really mean yes, or you'll feel ungrounded. That said, if you're clear that you don't have all the facts, don't speak words that can't be unsaid. It's okay to change your mind, but only do it if it's right for you. You can ask for more information so that you can understand the situation better. Avoid defensive reaction, including assumptions. All right, so stop chasing your tail and come from a gentle, grounded, empowered place. All right, so definitely that moon opposition Mercury, and the heavy feelings of Saturn. Don't lash out. So yes, yeah. So how does that feel, guys? How does that feel? Because like I said, when I opened up, I know that I am feeling the feels big time because I have that Pisces ascendant. So, I know Heather, Deb, I can't remember any of the other charts that are here, but, having anything Pisces right now, that is strong. I mean, everybody's got Pisces somewhere. It just does, it doesn't mean that everything's getting pinged off. But if you're feeling it, just please don't undo the good work that you have done thus far. Okay, this eclipse is going to expose a different layer of you for you to explore. Okay. And you have your toolboxes, all right? You have a very, very well stocked toolbox. I know you all do. Everybody here has done the work over the years, and it might just take you to. Oh, there we go. There you go, Kathy. It might just take you to stop and think. Stop, revive, survive, chill, meditate. Fucking stand on one foot if you have to in some weird yoga pose. But don't. Good morning, Sally. Don't undo the great work that you have done by escaping reality. Just explore what you can within the safety of your own boundaries. All right. So yes, and you know, and tomorrow when that full moon has passed, yes, we are in eclipse season. There will be a solar eclipse in 2 weeks, but this period of time is for you to do that shadow work and just excavate even more than you already have. So just, you know, remain curious about the things that are coming your way, because you know this is what the universe wants you to look at. Okay. So I'm off to take my piggies for a walk. My accountability people, I have to make it tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm going to go get my hair cut and go to work. So I hope everybody has a fabulous day. I will be home this afternoon. If anybody does need to reach out and chat, please don't, you know, don't go down a rabbit hole that you can't pull yourself out of. You know, you all have special people that you can reach out to in times of need. And I am one of those this afternoon. So all my love to you guys. Mwah, massive love, and I will see you tomorrow.